All morning, we've been following the news out of Ottawa. Former Justice Minister Jody Wilson-Raybould has resigned. This comes as the House Justice Committee gets ready today to vote on whether senior government officials, including Wilson-Raybould, will testify on the SNC-Lavalin case. Joining us this morning is Conservative MP Pierre Poilievre. Mr. Poilievre, thank you so much for being here. Let's get right to what Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said. Wilson-Raybould did not come to him with any of her concerns.
If anyone, particularly the Attorney General, felt that we were not doing our job fully, responsibly, and according to all the rules as a government, it was her responsibility to come forward to me this past fall and highlight that directly to me.
Mr. Poilievre, it seems to me that the Prime Minister has adopted a policy of the best defense is a good offense. What do you make of this?
Well, he's now attacking Jody Wilson-Raybould rather than defending his own actions. Clearly, she felt something was wrong because she refused to go ahead with a special side deal for SNC-Lavalin in the criminal prosecution of charges of fraud and bribery. And a month after conversations between the Prime Minister's office and Ms. Wilson-Raybould occurred, the Prime Minister felt it necessary to move her out of the position. There's no other justification for moving her. She was one of the few ministers that had avoided controversy and been thought of widely across party lines as successful and competent. Yet suddenly and inexplicably, this highly skilled and respected lawyer was moved out of the position. It seems highly suspicious that having heard from the Prime Minister's office in December that it wanted her to consider a deferred prosecution agreement with SNC-Lavalin over these robbery and fraud charges, and then having been removed from the position only a month later, that those two facts are not somehow connected.
Meanwhile, your leader, Andrew Shearer, is calling for all the documents pertaining to this case to be preserved by the Prime Minister's office. So it sounds to me like he's worried about a cover-up. And cover-ups are typically preceded by criminal behavior. So is the Tory working theory that the Liberal government or someone in the Liberal government engaged in criminal behavior?
We've not formally made that allegation. Of course, there are criminal code offenses related to obstruction of justice. We don't have yet knowledge if that occurred, but certainly we want to have all the documentary evidence preserved in the event that investigations lead in that direction. Now, there are three different types of investigations that can, and in some cases will, occur. One is the Ethics Commissioner's investigation. The second is, hopefully, after today's hearings, a parliamentary investigation. The third could be, we don't know, a police investigation. In any or all of those cases, we want the documents preserved, and that's why Andrew Shearer is calling on the Prime Minister and other officials not to destroy them.
Lastly, sir, we only have a few moments left, but we're all eyes are on this meeting today. What happens if the vote doesn't go your way? What's your next move today?
If Justin Trudeau has nothing to hide, he'll tell his Liberal majority on the committee to vote yes in favor of open hearings so all the players can come before the committee and testify under oath, give Canadians the truth. This is incredibly important, Ben. It comes down to whether we have the rule of law or the law of rulers, whether we have one set of rules for the people and another set for the powerful, and whether a powerful corporation can buy political power and overturn or avoid a conviction in a serious fraud and bribery case. Canadians won't stand for any of that, and that's why we need open, transparent hearings in Canada's Justice Committee.
Mr. Poilievre, thank you very much. All eyes will indeed be on Ottawa today.